This is the King's Son.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'll be sharing with you guys how much I've made on my first month as a tuck shop owner. There are 5 things that I want to share with you guys before I share with you how much I made. So the first thing first that I'm going to share with you is the challenges that I faced during my first month. And the second thing I'm going to share with you is how much I started with. And then the third thing that I want to share with you, how many times did I restock? And then the fourth one is the stock on hand at the end of the month that I was left with. And then the fifth one is how much I made during that month. Remember, it was my first month with no experience. Everything that I was doing, I was learning as I go. So let's go. So the first one, the challenges that I was facing during my first month. First thing first, the prices. The prices, I think like I was pricing my things too low. And the second thing that I was facing, I was also facing that I had to close now and then because I had to go to restock, you know, because like there was no one I could left in my shops for me to go to restock. So I had to close the shop during those hours. Maybe like it could be like 2 hours while I'm away to restock. That was another challenge. Even though I still do it now, but I think I've gotten like a rhythm for me to know when is the right time to go and restock, so that way it doesn't affect a business that much. Okay, and another thing is that customers, in as much as like you are building a friendly environment with your customers, but you are facing people telling you like you don't know like what you are doing. So they'll be telling you no, this one is too expensive, you are costing it too expensive or too less, but they won't tell you like if you're costing it too low. So that's why my prices, I think they were too low, because I didn't know the prices. Honestly, that was my challenge. I didn't do a thorough research on doing this, but anyway, I've learned my lesson and I've grown to it. So that was the challenge that I was facing. Like I could hear a customer saying, oh my goodness, a 2-liter drink is too expensive for you. So and then I would end up decreasing the price, and then I'll end up like increasing it again because I see that I'm not making profits. So those are the challenges that I was facing during my first month. All right, the second point that I want to share with you guys is how much I started with. So basically what I start like the amount of money that I started with was like it's separated 2 times, because I went for the first time to stock, and then I realized later on that like it's not enough, so I ended up going again to restock another. So that happened before I even started opening. So I ordered like I ordered twice. The first amount that I stocked with was 3,421. That was the amount of stock that I first ordered. And then I also went for the second time and I ordered for 1,587 rand 30. So the amount of money that I started this business with was 5,000. Obviously it's not accurate. It could be 5,000 or less. It could be 5,000 and more. So it was around that 5,000 rand. All right, now the third point that I want to share with you guys is how many times did I restock during that month. So on that month I restocked 12 times. So 12 times, it was about 2 times a week or 3 times a week, depending like how fast the stock was going. So I restock 12 times, obviously with a different amount. Like I wasn't specific like how much I should make for me to go and restock. As I'm saying, depending on how fast the stock is going, and then I will go and restock again, right? So that is the point number 3. All right, point number 4. The point number 4 that I want to share with you guys is how much stock did I was left with, like at the end of that month, the stock on hand, like which means the money that I had, but on the stock, it was about 7.5. Because remember, I was like during the month, I kept adding more stock on my business. You know what I mean? So the stock on hand at the end of that month, it was 7,500 rand. All right. Okay. Now, the 5th point, of which is the point that I was talking about, like I really wanted to share with you guys, is, and remember, obviously, these prices, they are not accurate. These amounts, they are not accurate, but they are coming closer to the amount that I'm going to share with you. So the 5th point that I want to share with you guys is how much I made on my first month to my tuck shop as a first-time business owner of a tuck shop with no experience whatsoever. So the amount that I made, to be quite honest with you guys, is that the amount that I'm sharing with you guys, I didn't see it like on my hands because I was restocking as the month goes. So the amount that I'm sharing with you is only on my record books because I was recording each and every day how much I was making. So it goes to 13,232 rand at the end of the month. So that money, I didn't do anything with it, but I kept putting it back to the business. As I was saying, I kept restocking and adding more product that I didn't have at the beginning, you know. So that is it. And remember, another thing that I want to share with you guys is the average of the amount that I was making during that month. So the average for the amount of 13,232, it was about 400 to 500 rand. So basically I was making 400 to 500 rand a day. So it amounted to 13,230 at the end of the month. Obviously, some days I would make less, some days I would make even more, like 900 rand. I remember there was a day that I made about 1,000. So for me, that was huge. But the average of all in all, it was about 400 to 500 rand. All right. So guys, if you found this video entertaining, educating, please like, share, and subscribe. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.